Hey guys, so let's do some quick PHP tutorials. I'm gonna use the VS Code as the editor. So let's open one folder. Let's open the project folders, and this is the VS Code. It is code editor I'm gonna use. So it's widely popular code editor. So let's create a one index file. Okay. To run the PHP code, we need to create the file with the extension PHP. So I created one index.php. You can name whatever you want. So let me show you the PHP version my system have. It is 8.1.10. So that's its current latest version. So I install it and configure with my terminal. So let's do the basic thing, which is printing the hello world, like we are doing from the decades and decades and decade. So hello world. And to run the PHP file in the command line, we need to type the PHP command and then the file name. See the hello world. So there is one alternative method for the printing, which is a print, and you can see same result. In the new PHP versions, we got the inbuilt PHP servers. We don't need to install Nginx or the Apache for the running the server. So let's boot the server. To run the local server, we have the command php -s, then server IP or the name. In my case, it is localhost. I'm putting there. You can put the 127.0.0.1 or IP of the laptop. I'm putting localhost. Let's run it in a Chrome. So localhost 8080, and voila, we have the hello world here. Okay, so this is the quickly introduction to the printing the hello world inside the PHP. Now moving forward, we have the variables. To declare the variables, we all must need to start with the dollar sign. So dollar and the alphabet, alphabet only, not character, not the numbers, only alphabet or the underscore. That's the special case. So we need to create the variable with the alphabets and then start with the alphabets, and then we can add the numbers if you want, or the underscore in between, no issue. Then I created one variable called number, and let's try to print this variable and let's see the output of it. So yeah, number, and here we got the output of this number, so that is working. So we have some data types, like if you got to know that number is one data type, we can make it a float. We can create a new variable. Let's call it a string. So string is the set of the characters, all we know, like A, B, C. And there is two methods to define the string, exactly three, but we're gonna go show the two methods. One is a with the single quote, and the other is with the double quote. So let's see, the first I created one with the double quote and another with the single quote. So these are the two basic methods to define a string. The let's print the strings. To concat the strings, we use the dot. Okay, then the string, then the dot, then another string. So I concatenated three strings here. So this is also string, this is also string we define here, this is also string we define here, and let's see the output. The output is abc space abc. So these three get concatenated. So for that we use dot operator. Okay, and then we got the number, we got the string, then we have the array. Okay, the array is the special data type which holds the collection of multiple data types. In my case, let's write a number, let's write a string, let's write the another array, let's write object, let's write the object of the date. So see, we created the array can holds the multiple data types in PHP, because there is one thing that in all three variables I didn't mention the data type. So PHP auto typecast the data type. So that is a great feature of the PHP because it's reduced the complexity of the coding, and we don't need to think about the data type while writing the code. Then we have the object. So let's create the one class here. And for the example, we'll go with the in details with objects later. But for now, let's create the one object. So to create the object of the class, we need use the new keyword. So this is the object of the class. So we have special method called var, and this method, what this method do is it just print the content of the variable and its data type. The main thing is its data type. So let me show you. It can accept as many numbers of argument you pass, like any numbers of the arguments, no issue there. So I passed the all variables. So first is float, second is string, then the array, then the object. So I hope you guys understand the basic. So let's move further and let's check the functions. So to declare the function, a PHP can be object oriented or the PHP can be a procedure oriented. So no issue, we can just declare the function like this function fun, and it just it just returned 1 plus 1, like 1 plus 1. So, and to run the function we just need to call that function. Okay, and let's echo that function, echo whatever the this function is returning. We are just printing it, and let's see the output. Yep, we got the 1 plus 1. Okay, okay, that's great. So that's related to the function. Then let's go with some basic, like how PHP handle the arithmetic operations. Let's create one number and then the another number one, and maybe it holds the value one, and let's print out number one plus number one, and let's see the output. So 1 plus 2 is the 3, 1 minus 2 is the minus 1, 1 divided by 2 is the 0.5, then 1 into 2 is the 2. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. So all arithmetic operations, then yeah, we have this mod as well. So that will show the remainder of division. So in our case, it is 1. And we see the concat, we see the string, then there are the three types of the array. One is index array. So see, this is the index array. I didn't define the keys for it or the index for it. So let me where dump that and let me show you what I mean by it. So see this array, on index 0 there is value 1, on index 1 there is value 2, on index 2 there is value 3, and on index 3 there is value 4. So to access the value, let's assume we need to access the 4, we can just pass the index of that value, and yeah, we got the 4. And there is one more type which is associative array. So let's to define the key or the index of the array, we need to pass the key, and let's make this 2 3. Let's That's the typo. And yeah, see, undefined key 3. Oh, we need to remove this. Okay, so key 1, key 2, key 3, and like before, if you need to access the fourth value, we can just pass the custom keys we define. And see the key, we can put whatever here. Let's assume we put the caps A, and I access it's still 4. And there is one more type which is multi-dimensional array. You notice I'm keeping the name same, so I just overwriting the function, overwriting the variable. So let's, sorry, not number. Let's assume there is one numbers. So let's assume numbers, one array which holding the number, and another array. key, and this array key is holding the arrays. And this array again, this array have the one key and which is also holding the array. So if you notice the pattern here, so one array having the array inside that array. So let me properly print out it. Okay, and pre. See, this array have this array inside it, and then this array have this array inside it, like first array, second array, second array, then third array. So we can do like this nesting in the PHP. So this is a multi-dimensional array. Let's move next. Let's create one class. So class is the real world entity we can map in the class. Let's make it a, what we can do is let's make it a for the now. Inside the class we can have the multiple properties, like this is the number I am creating, and this is the, let's, let me do it like this way. Okay, and then there is a one function. Let me do it like this. Function name a, and this will echo that number. Okay, there is too many things are going on here. We'll explain in a few minutes. Okay, and then to create the object of the class, we just need to use the new keyword. Okay, and to access the value of the object, we use the arrow. Oh, what is the arrow? This dash and angle bracket, and then the name of the variable. In our case, it is number. And to access the function, we can just do the same and call the function. Let's see the output. So 1 1, so this one, the value 1, and this one is this value 1. Okay, so what is happening here? So I define one class with the class keyword. This is the name of the class, which is capital A. Then I created one public property, which is a number. Then I created one public function, which is a number 2. So what is this public? This is the access modifier. We have the three types of access modifier: public, protected, and private. So we'll code this in object-oriented PHP, but for now, just learn the how we create the object and how we access the variable inside the object and the class inside the, sorry, function inside the object. So that's it. Then we have some global variables. So to access the global variables, we just need to write underscore dollar underscore variable name. Then these are the global variables to access the cookies of the browser, the environment variable, the uploaded file, then the get data, post that all the request data, then server details, then the session which is holding on the server. So we have that many variables inside it. So for the basic, I think that's what we need to learn. So you can start practicing all the stuff and let me know, and we'll post the more video if I got the response. Then thank you.